allegedly there was like
You kept everything, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Score sheet.
Yeah.
10 years ago today, in this spot, this man was the first of many to have salacious ooze poured on him. See photo reference. I want you to take a look through there. He's back 10 years later. Our good pal Connor. He was a witness to Triple Dare 2006.
How cute I used to be.
What started it all. There he was. At this event today, we have 4 out of 5 of the cast members that were there on that fateful Thursday in 2006.
It wasn't a Thursday.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know what.
You, and me, and his brother were there. You weren't there.
No.
She's on her phone though.
You were not there.
I could have been.
You've never even been here.
No, I think I was there.
No, you weren't. You were like busy at Crystal Springs, like
No.
drowning.
Drowning.
And not even in like the lap pool. You were drowning in that thing with the lily
Pool.
pads.
Oh, the activity pool.
Right.
I've been working there for 6 years.
Wow, that's longer than that
You
poster.
worked at Crystal Springs.
I did.
Whoa. You know who works at Crystal Springs now, but as a cop, like resident cop? Emilio.
Emilio. Oh, I remember Emilio.
Emilio.
You could come over here. We have some other relics
I was there today.
from
My
2006.
parents go there.
Bobby Mahoney's first ever live performance at Warnstoffer Elementary School, April 25th, 2006, day after my 10th birthday. That's original documentation of the first performance. And then, from the previous year, 2005, Bobby Mahoney, YCD Camper of the Year, Bunk 18.
Why do you have that?
Because this is the Splousched Studios 10th anniversary birthday party / opening of the Bobby Mahoney Special Collection at Splousched Studios, sponsored by Splousched and Social Harvest / Delirium.
And the Dirty Warm Orphan.
And the Dirty Warm Orphan. Evan, you weren't a cast member until quite later. What do you have to say on our 10th birthday?
There's so much life in them, and it's really tragic because whenever I told her that the Chili's curbside pickup was one of those dangerous security pockets where the police just can't get there, it's like the no-go zones, and she went there anyways. She just wanted to get food for a little kid. They come in the styrofoam boxes. You can even go back for more bottomless chips. And now they're gone.
Well, over here we have the original bucket that Connor was slimed in. I believe we called it Panilla because it was melted down vanilla ice cream that was pink from red food coloring. Mr. McCann, why don't you stand in that? Let's see the difference. I think we have a photo of him standing in it. Exactly 10 years ago. Okay, so now I guess if we back up and see that his head was about to the first cabinet. Maybe it's a little above that. There's some perspective differences, but as you can see, it's a little different now than then. Because in 10 years, a lot has happened. For example, 10 years ago, Syria was a country. Not the case anymore. Evan, what else has changed in 10 years? What has changed since the greatest year we ever lived, 2006?
Well, in 2006, the Chili's location on Route 18 South in East Brunswick still had those photos of the Chili's Carnival in the 1970s that were going around the back. Still the old aesthetic going. It was before that they reverted to this whole square plate aesthetic, which is the whole nouveau chic thing that they want in fine, new American dining. They're really just trying to conform, and it's really a shame because they were always different, as indicated in their new commercials.
Grandpa, you're drunk.
Is it true that they filmed those new commercials using size 11 papyrus?
If they did, I mean, that would just be the straw that breaks the camel's back. I mean, there's Comic Sans, but then there's papyrus. It's like, ooh, we're a Middle Eastern themed
papyrus,
restaurant.
Right.
Let's have papyrus font. Thematic.
Warrior new.
And they talk about what?
What?
And they talk about what the hell is the word? Why'd you turn the camera away from me? And they talk about appropriation as if it's not present, you know, as if it isn't there every waking moment. And there it is. You just turn around and you see. Why'd you turn the camera back at me?
You know, I think John is hitting on a great point that Bobby can really explain very well.
Well,
And that's that the use and abuse of fonts was a central theme of Jeb Bush's presidential campaign in 2016.
Jeb!
I was about to say that.
He was about to say that he's actually a noted expert on the subject.
Jeb Bush is the worst criminal as far as overusing and appropriating fonts.
I'm sorry. Jeb Bush? Don't you mean Jeb? Why?
No, not this time. Not this
I passed out right now.
Not this time. How do you feel that Splash is turning 10? You know you've never been allowed in a Splash special solely because of your gender.
You know what? Over the years, I've considered the amount. The woman is talking. Over the years, I've actually strongly considered the amount of discrimination I've faced in this very basement. It's actually a miracle that I'm not pressing charges right now. Hey, Title IX.
I wrote down that.
Thank you.
We have unity here at Splousched Studios. 10 years going. Welcome to the Splousched Studios 10th birthday special. Woo! So glad you could be here. Before I go on any further, some wise words from an old cast member who's been in and out, Mr. Evan Gottesman. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, children aged 0 to 99, welcome to the event that will define a generation. The opening of the first Bojangles location outside of the former Confederate States of America. Oh my goodness, I have the wrong event. Our speaker tonight is a scholar and a socialite, an officer and a gentleman, and a finalist in Mountain Dew's Dub the Dew competition. He is respected by academics throughout the world as the foremost authority on off-brand bagged cereal and dry milk. And in 2013, his Bitcoin account successfully bankrupted the Hot Topic chain of clothing stores. His 2006 book, If I Did It, stirred controversy, but was hailed by prominent literary critics.
I'm okay now.
His 2006 book, If I Did It, stirred controversy, but led prominent literary critics to describe him as the first great novelist of the 21st century. Ladies and gentlemen, I was charged but never convicted for my role in the 2010 Deepwater Horizon oil spill. Please welcome Elijah Reed.
No applause? No. Well, I don't think I could have said it better myself. I guess this is being signed for those of you who need ASL. Today, on the 6th of July this year of 2016, I just want to say a few words about Splousched Studios on its 10th birthday, which is tonight. For those of you that were there, being you, myself, you, and you, on that Thursday 10 years ago, I don't think what we did then, being an unfilmed game rip-off of Double Dare, would have really spawned into the nonsense that has come about today, as you can see by that former display by Mr. Gottesman, as well as the stock photo he's holding up. But the fact that we're still here after 10 years, even though according to our original sign that's in the scrapbook over there, we shut down on the 21st of July that year, so we had a very brief first run, and that's due to a friend that should be coming here later tonight named Brian, but I never thought it would have gotten as big among my friends as it has to this day, because in terms of YouTube notoriety, we're still up there with the song Beautiful Body, for those of you who know what that means.
That's bullying.
It's not bullying. Splousched is bullying. But anyways, after shutting down for only 1 year, being 2008, we came back in 09 and did it with full swing. We tried, we failed, and then we tried again and failed again. People came, people went. Some people were never even here to begin with, but they're here. And I'm glad they're here. So tonight on our 10th anniversary, I'm not sure if we'll be around for another 10 years, but if we are, I'm most certain it won't be here, because if that's the case, I'll be someone living with my parents at 31, and that's very, very sad. Hopefully only one of us in the room will have that happen to him, and he happens to be in a red shirt with a black vest, and his name is Lauren Losner. So, once again, thank you all for coming. I don't know what the future's gonna bring, but I think it's gonna be alright. And John, if you want to say anything else before we cut?
Thank you, everybody.
Can I get a clap? Please
No.
clap. Stop that.
Please clap, Jeff. I've found in my brief tenure as pseudo second in command, every time Will isn't here,
He's here in spirit.
my contributions are limited in scope, but unlimited in thematic acclaim, to represent the deliverance of I Hear Your Favorite. And so I've just collected, assorted I Hear Your Favorites from the room as we proceed. The first is I Hear Your Favorite physical publication of the Iliad after 1875 is the Penguin Classics.
What is that, 9th grade?
The second is I hear, if you include, reluctantly, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, that your favorite Indiana Jones movie is Temple of Doom. I hear, and this is easily contestable, of course, but I have heard that your favorite season of Seinfeld is season 3. And finally, I hear that your favorite semi-relevant American nonfiction from before the 19th century is this collection of the Federalist Papers.
That was his!
I cannot confirm or deny these rumors.
I've heard these are your favorites, and for that I thank you. You wrote... Are these crib notes on here?
Oh yeah.
That was your your YouTube. And didn't you draw that?
Me? That looks like something I draw.
Yeah.
Except I still have
That's
the same
the bucket.
drawing abilities. Yeah. Dude, that's still around. I thought that broke.
It has a chip in the bottom.
Except that like my drawing abilities haven't like improved yet.
Well, do you need to draw in your major?
Well right now I'm drawing like three-dimensional graphs, so it's not what. I still do this fucking ampersand the same way.
Yeah.
She made a copy of it.
Dude, Splousched started 10 years ago today.
It was today?
Yeah, that's why we're having this.
Sick font, bro.
So sorry.
Piece by piece, frame by frame.
So, John, what's been the highlight of tonight so far?
Definitely holding this pizza while Becky picks apart every molecule of that fucking pizza.
Wow, that is disgusting.
It's easier to eat. It's more efficient.
It's kind of representational of how Splousched has gone over the past 10 years.
What is that?
What is that? What is that?
What are those?
What are those?
But,
What?
do you think you'll ever go back?
What is that? What is that?
Cringe so hard.
Hey!
We're not doing
Hey!
How are you?
I'm great. How are you, Bobby?
I'm great. Good to see you, Wolfie.
What do you have to say about the allegations? She was only 12.
Listen,
Yeah.
I just have one question for Wolfie.
What is it?
Was the $3,000 reward for the shark in cash or check?
I don't know.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Just do animated.
Can you... What? That's some nice turquoise there. Did you get that from one of the Great Pyramids?
Pretty close, actually.
What do you have to say about 10 years?
It's been a drag, man.
You just turned 12 the other day.
I know.
What is this?
Why are you wearing your Warren Stuffer shirt?
It's not mine, it's my sister's.
Oh yeah,
2002.
It's yeah.
We were 05. Hi, Adam.
What's going on?
How you doing, man? A lot of... It's a good mix of people here.
Yeah, throwback.
Connor, you're huge, man. What the hell happened?
I'm the only one to say that.
Orgo's different.
Ladies and gentlemen, this woman has had many an interesting experience in this basement.
That means a lot of things.
And it does mean a lot of things. Ladies and gentlemen,
Wait, what are some of my things?
Debbie Harry.
Wow. You didn't hold that. Can you hold that like higher over towards me? You might want to stand. Yeah. Okay.
Speak up.
Sorry.
Wow.
I want you to all know that in light of recent events, some of which including the introduction of the new Cheetos snack thing at Burger King,
Mac and Cheetos?
Mac and Cheetos, that's the one, among other terror-related events, that Quarterfront is still alive.
Oh, no. We're not having this.
Quarterfront,
This is censorship
since
about to happen.
2012.
Go on.
Thank you. So Quarterfront is alive and well, and it's something that I think we all kind of refuse to acknowledge. Come over to like maybe like that, right? Ladies and gentlemen, Quarterfront could be either of these people, and it's really only between.
Literally, no one gets what you're saying.
I get it.
Only about 3 people, but it's fine because it's going to be edited into whatever you're
this
doing.
is.
Yeah. Thank you. Happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sploush. Happy birthday to you.
Yay!
Glad we said Sploush and not Splousched Studios. Like none of us made the effort to cram it in there.
Can you get a picture of me with like a sing it? Let's get a picture, just me, and then we'll have everyone.